Hey YouTube, this is Tigers Rule 70 coming back to you with another quick video on some hacks for the Mr. Heater little buddy. As you may or may not be aware, the big buddy has a fan built into it, so it's got D-cell batteries that you can put in it and turn it on, but there's not really a way to get any kind of a fan to use for the smaller one, the one that goes up to 9,000 BTU. So as you can tell, we've got the pilot light going right now. And now I'm going to turn it on to low real quick. We're going to let it slowly light up here. Notice the temperature. And notice the dimensions of how the fan is sitting. Oh, it's got maybe 1/8 of an inch hanging over the edge, but at least it's not suspended from anything else. So we're going to try this out and see how quickly and how well this works. And we'll check the temperature along the way and see if we can get some accurate data on how long this takes. So if you're new to the channel, I just started doing YouTube videos. I've done a couple of quick shorts on the Mr. Heater Buddy and a couple of other topics, and something I'm kind of interested in doing. So if you like the content of this video, please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Then it may encourage me to make more YouTube content along the way. So we're still slowly having to sit here and wait to see if the fan's going to spin up and get hot. Currently the temperature, ooh, oh, that's too high to even register. We're at 200 degrees or a little over, and it's slowly climbing for the little thermostat. So I tell you what I've done before too, is I've got my hand. Let's see if this makes any difference or not. Sometimes I'll slowly start manually spinning these up, and yeah, that worked. It actually starts kicking up. So stand up here and back up just a little bit so we can see what it's doing. Slowly kind of doing its thing. Alrighty, let's check our temperatures again here. It's slowly going. Definitely wouldn't encourage you to pick this thing up and move it around or do anything to it while this is going. Be sure that you use this small little tab right here to lift it up, and you know, as always, it's hot, so be careful. What's the temperature on the back of the fan? All right, so we're at a cool 85 degrees. To a point where it could potentially burn you if you're not careful. Slowly spinning up. So honestly, I kind of like doing it this way better than I do the other way by having the metal grating sticking over the edge, because it's one less thing to have to carry around and worry about. It's coming up to temp a little bit quicker. The temperature it's showing over here is actually a little bit over 400 degrees. I believe, if I'm correct, I'll put a link down in the description below to this fan that I bought off of Amazon, but I do believe that the maximum temperature for this fan is approximately 660 or 680 degrees. So we're staying within the specs. We're not doing anything that would cause this thing to have any problems or melt or any other weird things like that. As always, be safe when you're using propane or using any kind of a flame. Be sure you're in a well-ventilated area. I know that the Mr. Heater Buddy does have the tip-over sensor and the low oxygen sensor, but please always use devices like this with a carbon monoxide detector present, and also crack a window if you need to, especially if it's going to be for any length of time. I'm out here in my garage doing this, so I'm in a fairly open area at the moment. Sorry for the video dragging here, but it's moving pretty fast. So let's kick it up to the high temp real quick and see what it does. All right, so we reached about 400 degrees on the low temp. Let's see if we can check the temp on this. Yeah, it's showing 300 by the By the digital, the gauge is showing about 400. All right, let's go back around to the side here. Let's check the top of the temp of the fan. Yep, it's definitely hot enough to burn you. So you want to be careful. That's why you'd use the handle. So yeah, I definitely like doing this way. It kind of comes within the specs of the fan itself, because I think they recommend it when you put it on the heater stove, you put it on the back of the heater stove. So definitely think this makes most sense for me. Not knocking how anybody else does it. Not saying this is the right way. I'm not saying theirs is the wrong way, but this is just a different perspective, a different way of looking at it. We're definitely getting up to temp here. The top of the metal showing, we'll call it 375 or so. So, you decide you want to get your heater buddy and heat the house. I know we may be having some cold weather coming up this winter. This is just another idea of what you might want to try to get everything to work like you can to get a little bit of an airflow. I can definitely feel an airflow coming from this. It's definitely kicking out pretty well. So again, hope you like it. Hope it can help you. If you have anything you need to tell me, drop in the comments down below. As always, thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you later.